quick, before we jump into this video, you guys have seen the ultimate fun that we have had on our pit bikes, and if you guys know, these things are dang near impossible to get all around the country. Well, we wanted to be able to give back to you guys. So, every $5 spent at workforapparel.com for the next month is going to enter you to win this beautiful 2021 CRF 110. Don't miss out on this, guys. This thing is a blank slate to do whatever you want with. 0 hours, brand new bike that I've been hiding for a long time, waiting for this day. So we want to be able to get back to you guys. We appreciate all you guys that watch the channel and support workforapparel.com. So head on over to the website. There'll be a link right there as well as one down in the description. Let's roll this video.
Hold on, what was that?
What up? No.
Jeez.
What up and good morning. That's all.
There's still a crack. What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. Oh, you guys know if we got the truck and trailer hooked up and no excavator on it, that means we're picking up something today.
Doing my favorite thing. We're buying old boxes, baby. Whoop whoop.
What? You ruined the surprise.
Bro, there's a tag on it.
No, it felt like there was something flying at me.
Bro, that was the
felt like there
tag.
was something because like it was there, and then I didn't move, and it felt like it was like. All right,
it was a tag.
I panicked so hard.
It's early, but it ain't that early.
Oh God, I thought I was getting attacked. I thought I was about to get picked up and taken away.
So we're going to meet up with the homie Manny today. I'm going to be buying a truck off of him, and what?
What happened? It had to be a surprise.
I mean, they know we're buying a truck. They just don't know what truck yet. Now, the only issue is the truck ran, but it's been sitting for a couple of years. So we're hoping, because one, I don't have a winch on the trailer, that our master mechanic, Dedic over here, is gonna be able to get this thing running well enough to get it up on the trailer. If not, we're in trouble, and then we're gonna have to resort to like trying to tow rope it onto the trailer. It's gonna get a little hairy here. We should probably grab a tow rope or tow strap. We're gonna bring us a battery, we're gonna bring us some fuel. All right, we'll grab us a battery here. We ready to go, boys? Got tools, gas, straps.
This thing's a two-stroke, right?
Yeah. All right, boys, let's hit the road. Go get us a new truck.
Can't wait to get back on the road again.
Well, we made it about a couple hundred feet and we had to stop for snacks already. I forgot my mask, so I guess I'm stuck out here in the parking lot.
Go, man, go.
Wait, you robbed the place?
Yeah.
Or are you just trying to leave Dedic?
Yeah.
Oh, where is Dedic? Is he like raiding the whole pickle jar?
No, I bought all the snacks. He's getting some scratchers.
Got one for each of us.
What'd you get?
We got you some of these.
Hey, dude, you guys. We all got truck parts to buy right now.
Yep. All right, pick one.
I want the middle one.
All right, Chris, pick one.
Now that Chris got his, I'll tell you after. Chris wanted me to leave you at the gas station.
What a snitch, bro.
Yeah, man. We all lost. You lose yet, Dedic?
Yeah, I lost.
Can you take mine back to the store? This one sucks.
Yeah, I want a refund.
Do you guys ever wonder if Chris has a gambling problem?
Oh my God, no.
Wait, when you have the app on your phone to scan.
No, you fucking won, you idiot.
No, I didn't. Where'd I win? It says I won $10. If you get a cherry symbol, you automatically win. But then I thought that was just a power up for the ghost. Guess I should have read the whole thing. Great. Hey man, I'm glad you have the app. So unfortunately, traffic has added about an hour to our trip. Dedic's back here napping. You comfy, buddy? Mm-hmm. How's that pillow?
It's actually kind of nice. It like conforms to my head.
I mean, it's meant to go on your head.
Mm-hmm, but it's nice because it's like the shape of the bottom where it sits on your neck. Like really supports the neck.
Well, if I yell, that means we're gonna get in an accident. Make sure you like swipe the helmet on real quick. No, you gotta shove your head in the helmet.
So if I sleep with my hand like this, I can just be like, oh no.
All right, perfect.
How you doing?
What's going on, brother?
Chilling.
Can we pull in your alley?
Good
to see you. Good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, world famous Manny Briseño.
How you doing? How you doing?
Yo, Chris said he wants a full sleeve right now.
Do it.
that's
I've
why he
been
came
waiting
up
on
here.
you. Yep.
Jeez.
Been waiting.
And it ran and drove when you parked it here?
Yeah.
I brought my square body expert here.
Yeah, I bought it as is just to work on it. Project.
Gotcha. You think, Derek, we get it running?
Oh yeah.
Good thing we did bring a battery.
But I upgraded the carburetor.
Yeah. Oh. Derek, how you put this seat back? I'm like 3 feet taller than Manny. Oh, hold up.
Swing it to one side.
What's this one do?
Scoot forward. No, it's swing. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
I'm a little more comfortable.
Hit it, go forward, then I'll move out. It's called the square body shuffle.
We got a high beam switch. Yeah. Bro, this is the start of Dedek's truck already. Dedek, this one's already sticker bombed. Where's Dedek?
I was right. Yeah.
Is Dedek underneath? Oh, jeez, okay.
Yeah, that's the exact truck I saw.
You scared the crap out of me.
Right.
How are we looking, buddy?
So it's got the MP203 with the doubler box. It's all right. The best thing to do is if like we're not building a crawler out of this thing. I already know that. But if you were, these are kind of sought after because this just gives you 4-wheel drive and this is an actual doubler. So that's what gives you your low range. So what a lot of people do is they take the MP203 side off of it, put a 205 because a 205 is an actual doubler true transfer case, so it's all in one. So you can actually get basically like super 4-wheel drive low gear.
Okay. We'll go with that. We'll go with that, yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's try to get it running. Get it out of here.
All right, let's see. They're the same color, Dedek. Which one's which?
This is great.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Try again.
Force them in or see if she fires.
The nice thing is when these are loose, this is what controls your choke on this carburetor. So it's a settable choke, and you can see as I go up, that opens up. So what they usually do is, which I don't have my wallet on me, but I don't really need it, is whenever you're setting your choke for a vehicle that's firing for the first time, you get like a debit card, slip it in there, or a business card preferably, because they're a little thinner. Slip it in there, and that's how you set your choke. And then tighten down those 3 set screws, and then your choke's set. And then what that does is there's a little coil in here that once it gets up to temp, it'll basically read it and then tell it, okay, just open up all the way, because it knows the motor's at temp, it doesn't need choke anymore.
We're buying quality around here. Good old 91.
Slop it all over? Yeah, just pour gas all over and see what happens.
I'm good right now,
Good,
bro.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Fire?
Go ahead and try.
Say close, we're right there.
Yeah, it's that little burp right there.
Yep.
If we actually fill it up with gas, it'll run. So we might want to.
I burned tire with this, so.
Might either want to get a better gas can we can actually put in the tank or something.
Can I put 91?
Yeah, I have one right here.
Because it just basically burped on the vapor right there, which means it'll run.
I don't think you're gonna clean your windshield with dirt.
That's going away. This is going away. Whole
you
firewall's
go.
gonna get cleaned up.
Sweet.
Oh yeah. Do you know which tank works? Which one?
They both work.
Oh, they both work. Okay.
You got close it like a man, dude.
When it rains.
There you go. Oh, it's just shoved in there,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Here you go, bro.
All right, we'll hook that up to a truck and yank it out. There ain't even no pin in there.
Oh, I can't even take it out.
Jeez. You got that, buddy?
It's 91.
This is why you got to sleep on the way up here.
No.
Manny's over here smuggling drugs in this thing. It's all saran wrapped. Dang, Chris, let's get you a neck tat like Manny's, dude. Right now.
Seriously.
Let's do it.
You got no work on you? Nothing?
Oh, show him that sleeve, dog. Show him your sleeve. Oh, gee, a little tight.
Okay, hold on, a little tight.
A little tight. The forearms are getting bigger.
Oh, shit.
Vegas.
You
Vegas.
guys got that in Vegas, right?
Yeah, that's what we both got. All right. We got gas in the tank now. Oh, jeez. All right. Now we got a lot in the carb.
Yeah, go over there.
Whoa! So close.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We're so close. We're so close. So close, buddy.
I still gotta pull into the filter, I think.
Just sit under the hood and keep pouring it. We'll get it on the trailer. Oh. We're having to go a little more invasive now.
I'm just gonna pop this fuel line and see what's going on with it.
Dang, bro, this is where it goes down? This is where the magic happens?
This is where the magic happens.
Chris, get in the seat, dude. I don't know where the seat is, but get in the seat. This is rad.
Where the baby's at.
There you go. Ooh, what year is this?
2020.
Dang. Love it, love it, love it. Look at that. Boom.
No handle,
What
nothing.
happened?
Just wait on you.
Oh. Hold on. Chris is getting tatted up right now. Hey, can I borrow a tattoo gun? I'll tat Chris up.
Bro, I'll do the whole setup and just pretend.
Why not, Chris? Come on.
No.
What?
No.
You don't trust me?
No, I seen you in art class. Man.
Are we ready? What do you want me to do? Just turn it on and see if it...
Well, the problem is if there's nothing in that right tank, we can't even fill it to like.
We'll go to the left tank?
Yeah, go back to the left tank.
Chris, what do you think it is, buddy?
On his side?
Clogged line, man.
Oh, that's it. It's gotta be?
Yep, gotta be a clogged line.
Alright. Two idiots garage should jump in? Alright.
Roll the truck out. Try to get to the other thing.
I'm gonna have to roll the truck out and fill up the right-hand tank and try the right-hand tank.
You guys so strong. Is there a block under a tire somewhere? That's gonna be fun to get on the trailer.
I'll help. Push.
Ready when y'all are. She's in neutral, I think.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Ooh, how are we gonna get that on the truck?
Get a new bed.
No, how are we gonna get this on the trailer? Oh, that's a shredded tire. AST, that's a sign right there. I don't know what the heck it stands for. Let's tattoo AST on Chris as a sign. I got you, bro. I got the supervision of the best.
I'll have him tattoo me. You.
Oh. Still not seeing nothing come through at all.
No.
Well, we need a dash, dude. We got the carpet over it. We're good.
USA Olympic.
Yeah, Olympic carpet. Look, you want to see behind you? You just grab that bad boy. You hold it up. Yeah. There's your mirror. Got a full tank of fuel here.
Excited to see me.
Let's see if we get enough in the tank for it to start picking up, because it's not picking up anything up under the engine there. Hopefully fuel pump's good.
If the selector switch isn't working and it's stuck on the left tank or not selecting a tank at all, I'll just go ahead and pop that fuel line. Pop that fuel line and just plumb it directly to this right side tank.
All right, got a full tank here. Well, not full tank, but
Yeah.
full 5 gallons in the tank.
Trying to
Get these everywhere.
soft lines off.
This thing's seen some better days.
Jeez.
There you go. That's the technique. Hold on. Jeez, guy.
In that video, Samana? You have to go put shoes on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that helps.
That'll help.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to be sore now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go.
It's gonna be hard for a minute.
Hey, look at this.
This is nice in some Navy bathrooms I've been in.
So, if you guys don't know, Manny, artist, tattoo artist. I don't even know how to describe it. I feel like I'm gonna insult you in some way. Of like, I know art is like a whole different world of my world. So, describe yourself, bro.
Just black and gray. Black and gray realism.
Gotcha.
The harder the tattoo, the harder the drawing, the better.
So, I mean, you can see there's some of his artwork right there on the walls. I mean, his stuff's insane. I'm gonna link his Instagram. Make sure you guys check him out. Eventually, when me and Chris can decide whatever the heck we want, Manny's gonna be our boy.
Got you guys.
Come on out to the ranch.
You. Hell yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, y'all. Well, unfortunately, we are not leaving with a square body. There's just, number one, no way we're gonna get it up on the trailer with a complete shredded rear tire. The thing doesn't start. If it ran, we had a hope of like getting a running start and trying to make it up the trailer. I didn't want to try and hook tow straps and all that stuff and end up damaging like 3 or 4 vehicles. Plus, we kind of thought the truck was an 8 lug, it's a 6 lug. We're gonna get backed out of here and then we're gonna go work on dead square body, so there's still gonna be some square body content in today's video. All right, well, we have made it back to the shop. Unfortunately, not with my own square body, but we're gonna continue dead square body build here. We got a whole truckload of parts.
You may not have a square body yet, but the content don't stop.
Bring it up.
10 push-ups right now.
Bring up the energy.
10 push-ups right now.
Back off me.
Hold on, let me see this.
No.
Let me see this.
No.
You can't have a knife in your hand if you guys are gonna roughhouse.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. I clear a couple more. Don't you put that pinky.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Come on, little.
Say chicken shit, I've already had. Oh, what the fuck?
Why you like
Don't put your hand down. Put your hand down. No more of that squirt stuff. No.
Ooh, do it.
You're
Do
gonna
it.
You're gonna beat me.
Do it.
I can't.
All right, box number 1.
So I already know what this is. Don't be fooled if anybody else is looking for a steering box. CPP, their pictures of it show a nice little like billet top piece. It's not, it's just a cover. I did that for my C10 because my C10 has one of these in it already. It actually reduces the gear ratio in the box so that like normally you have to turn it like 15 turns just to get it to go to lock. This one, it's like 3.5 to lock.
I need that on my single cab.
Tightens up your steering too. Yeah, you honestly do. But in the picture, it shows this nice little like billet cap on the box. And
Oh, that's gorgeous. Holy giant causes cancer sticker.
right. They know how to do it right.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, and it's staying. So this is a 2-wheel drive steering box it's a GM 2-wheel drive steering box, and the way you can tell is the only difference between the 2-wheel drive and the 4-wheel drive is how the pitman arm actually hooks up. So on the 4-wheel drive one, there is only a quarter of the machining for the actual like locating teeth right there. The rest of it is smooth, and there's a notch in the back for a bolt to go through, and that's how that pitman arm actually stays on it, and that's the 4-wheel drive box. The 2-wheel drive box has the threaded part with the nut and the locking nut, and that's what I needed for my truck because this is a left to right style instead of the push and pull.
Which, if you guys remember, in the last couple videos, Derek was working on a whole crossover steering setup for this truck, being that with the 12-inch lift kit, the old steering style, like just it was cutting it. He got like a quarter turn that way on one side to be able to turn this thing. So the crossover steering setup is actually all bolted on. I don't know if I really showed much of this in the previous videos, but steering setup's all on, everything's cut to length, nothing's welded yet.
So like I was talking about earlier, this is that little CPP billet style little top piece, and that just goes over that. You pop those bolts off, and then one of these ways this way.
Is that just a cast piece, or is that actually a machine? No, that's a cast piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But in like the
They really did a good job of making that look like it's billet machine.
No, they did. But like in the picture, like when you go to order, it's an actual, like you can tell the top piece is like a whole billet piece. And then they were like, oh, well, that costs way too much to do, so let's just make it cover. Now to make all this work for a GM, you have to get this. Because
Causes cancer in California.
the original one, everything does.
Oh.
The original one to the truck, I believe, is a 32 spline. This is a 30 spline. You have to run this. You can't just get the box. You have to get the new rag joint, which I recommend replacing anyways. These are the first things to get worn out in the steering.
All right, box number 2 here. Whoa, jeez, guy. That's the energy we're looking for, Derek.
Oh, this we actually kind of got to lay out.
You might want to like there. Give me that broom.
Cleanish spot.
What's up, guys? My name's Derek. So what we got here?
No.
Derek's distracted right now. I learned a long time ago, if you need Derek to focus on something else, you just send him on a wild goose hunt. I was like, hey man, have you checked your Instagram in a while? Now he's like diving through his Instagram because he thinks he's missing something. It's really to distract him so Chris and me can open up some boxes over here. Who's gonna get it open first?
He is.
I don't know if we should, well, yeah, I guess we should lay this one flat too. All right, Chris, what do we got there, buddy? Tell us about this.
Well, this is Dedek's mat when he goes tanning.
My yoga mat?
Your yoga mat. I don't know what it's for.
I mean, you obviously know it goes behind the bench seat in the cab for that little back piece so that when we put our sub up to it, it kind of like flows better, right?
Yeah. No.
Chris knew that.
It's the back cab part.
It's a back cab carpet.
Carpet.
Carpet?
Behind the bench seat.
Yep, all right.
Yeah.
It's always that thin.
Yeah.
Why do you need a thicker?
You're never gonna walk on it. It's just gonna.
You're
sit
rarely
there.
gonna see it.
That is honestly genuinely.
What do you do? Just throw some drywall screws up? Call it a day.
What do we got in here?
Let's scoot this one to the side.
Oh, okay. Don't put it in the dirt. All right, this is the most important one right here. All right.
See this one you walk on, it's got your little padding on, makes your feet feel all plushy.
Dang, man. What weight padding did you go with?
I don't know.
Okay. Your cab's this big?
Yeah.
This looks huge.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait.
This is the driver's seat. This is where your driver's feet go.
Yep.
All right. The bench goes right here. Look, it's got even got little dimply thingies for it.
Yep.
Dude, that's way too big.
No, I promise you it's not. Because remember, this is also a high hump carpet.
High hump. Some call it pile. Then it goes for the high hump.
See? So that helps pull it in a little bit. You see how it also already kind of.
So I'm still seeing a whole lot of room right here.
I don't know. I've sat in this thing. It ain't got this much leg room.
Behind the bench, it goes up and then pops back like that. This comes up. This is why you gotta get all the little.
Not yet. Want me to get my iron out, my steamer? How's your ice cream, buddy?
Good. That shot straight to the back of my throat.
Got the old pump. We got the new pump. Or sorry, old box, new box.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
So a gearbox, not really a style. So like I was talking about earlier, notice how this one's all smooth and then it's just got the notch to locate it. This one ain't like that. This one's actually slotted all the way around. This being the difference in the two steering arms, you have this, which is smooth all the way on the inside with the exception of those little bit right there for that, which I gotta clean that up now. And that would just go on like that. And then the bolt goes through and that's what actually holds it on and clamps it down. These have been known to kind of wallow their way off like that. These ones are a little better.
Yeah, that looks dangerous.
This is better because it actually gets pressed on. Then you have this lock washer. And then you have a nut that you can tighten down onto it. And it kind of is a little more safer because you can already see, even with it just loose on there, there's almost no plate. This is the new style we're going with. And you can see it's already got a bit of a drop in there, as to this is just kind of straight out. So this will also help with our angles for our steering arm.
Now the good news with the steering of this truck coming together is that we get to move this truck out because we are very, very close to my gray truck over here being done.
All right, buddy. Can't see so it'll up.
All right, Dedek is getting the new box tightened up here. Oh, geez, all right, oh, don't drop it, buddy. All right, so the new steering box is mounted. Everything's all trimmed to fit now. If you guys remember, the crossover steering setup here, it comes long and you basically trim it to fit. So that upper bar right there is cut now to fit, and then you come in and you welder to these ends here. Dedek is currently welding the end links.
Yep. Always have you want to make sure that it still goes in and out while it cools.
That's what she said.
And we're good. Didn't warp up our end.
Other side going on here.
That's bright. Don't look at that. It's bright.
Well, y'all, we have run into an issue. Everything was going great. Oh, shoot. Oh. Don't take your aggression out on the tools, okay?
So I've had this problem with CPP before. They think there was only one style of box throughout the 71 through like 87 years that they did this style body. No, there's not. There was a cutoff in 82, I believe it was. So the older style gearbox is known as the old metric style, I believe. Nope, I lied. Flip it around. The older style gearbox is known as the flare fitting style, the double flare. And then the new style is known as the metric style, and that actually has like a little insert with an O-ring and the whole thing goes in. So because this is an 85, this has the metric style, but all of CPP's gearboxes come with the double flare, meaning my hoses aren't fitting up right now. So now I gotta go play the, well, what motor came in your truck game at AutoZone and O'Reilly's, and I gotta tell them it's a Duramax, but it's got a, yeah, this is gonna be fun.
350,
So
take them up truck.
It basically gets to the point where I go to the back and I'm just like, can you just show me where the hoses are? I'll go through them all and I'll just grab the one that I need to walk to the front.
So that's where we're going now.
Should I hit them with that? Give them the whole spiel? Well, it's got a 6.6 Duramax.
You already confused them enough by flared end or O-ring. I don't think
14 bolt rear at the foot.
All right, we gotta go to another one?
We had to check like 13 different years. Apparently 76 has the double style flared O-ring, so yeah, we gotta go to that one. But
Hey, son. Look at that. Look at that turning radius now.
Way better.
Look at that. So he ended up getting the power steering lines that he needed, which are right there. All right, let's see. Let's see the other way. Let's see a lefty. Left-hand turns. Dang, that's, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jeez. Your shot got in the way. You're good. Dude, it turns super far left. Look at that.
I want to see if this arm rubs.
Bro, you can do like U-turns in the shop now. She rubs?
A little bit. Hey, Snow, turn to the right a little bit and then back to the left.
On your spring?
I go. See it? Right there. You can get a spacer for that to bring it up a little bit if I need to. Buddies over at Rusty's, they sell a 1-inch spacer and longer studs to fix that.
I'm gonna drop the hood for you. All right, keep your head right there.
Can you grab me the power steering fluid and keep filling? I'm dragging all the bubbles out.
All right, here she comes, guys. First time being outside with 12-inch lift front and rear. And the new, look at that turning radius. Listen to that jet. Look at that. This thing turns like a golf cart now. Uh-oh. Let's see how much stuff he loses off the flatbed right now. I don't know what he's gonna do, but he's probably gonna do something. Look at that hood. Look how good that thing looks. We lost one thing here. Looked like you were fighting the steering a little bit.
Remember, it's got to break in some. Those boxes come very tight.
Doing it for the gram.
This thing looks so sick, seeing it with the hood on. Like, it's starting to actually look like a complete truck, not like the chunker covered in stickers that we made.
That was cool.
All right, so we're done working on some square body stuff, and just got word that we're gonna be getting the dozer for an extra week here, which is pretty rad, but that thing holds an absolute ton of diesel, and it was low when we returned it. We gotta make sure we can fill up. So shout out to the homie Brandon for letting me borrow a ton of gas cans here, plus this big monster. I don't know if you guys have seen these before. These are, I believe, 20-gallon tanks with an electric transfer pump here. You can see the little switch right there. Kind of a cool way to eliminate gas cans, and they can stack if you want to stack like a bunch of them in your garage or in your trailer or whatever it may be. I've never used one. It's called the Works container. So we're gonna fill up all these cans. Ooh, the pink one is sick. I'm digging the pink one. And then in the morning, we're gonna fill up the dozer, which I believe holds 80 gallons. Don't hold me to that. We've got 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 gallons here. Plus the truck is empty. Not looking forward to this bill. Well, we hit our first $100 cutoff here, so let's swipe our card again. And the best part is, it doesn't want to read my credit card twice, or my credit card is like not letting it go through twice because it thinks it's a fraudulent transaction because we're doing two of the same things right after another. So nobody realized gas prices are insanely high. We should be able to like go above a $100 limit and be able to swipe our card as many times as it needs, because that's what it unfortunately takes to fill up a vehicle. All right, y'all, I don't have the heart to swipe again, so we're going with $200, we're cutting it a hair. Turns out that thing's only 15 gallons, not 20 like I thought. Should still be plenty of diesel to get us through tomorrow.
What up and good morning, guys. We are doing stuff today. That's all I got. I'm working on it.
I mean, it's not the beginning of the video, but that was good. That was good. We didn't need that, but all right. So we've got all the fuel in the back there. We got Dedek's super sweet rental car right there.
The Malibu is way better.
So we're heading over to James's house right now. We're gonna put some fuel in the dozer. We're not gonna put all of it because that big old 15-gallon one you see right there requires a 120-volt plug. So we're gonna put enough in there to get us home, and then we're gonna plug that in and fill her up. All the animals is chilling. Willie over here keeping the driveway clean. Is that good stuff? Yeah. There she is. Just unhooks from here. There you go. What's up? We got James's lawnmowers out here. Hi guys. Hello everybody. Good to see y'all. Hey big guy. Hey big guy. So I've already been out here for about an hour, I'd say, and basically where we stopped the other day was about at this portion right here. You can see those super sweet milk jugs that we found buried out here. I guess not buried, but so I've kind of got all this whole section done. And let me tell you guys, I have hit some veins of rocks that this thing doesn't like to push through. Anytime you're trying to grade anything out with rocks, it just makes it a pain, just wants to dig holes. And you can see some of these big rocks right here, right there. There's just a big old vein of them that run through here. And I know they run right up where the landing is on our step up over there on the track. So I've been slowly but surely pushing them out as I find them, and you know, get what we can with the dozer. Wish there was a way to just pick them up and throw them the heck out of here because they're very, very annoying. But we're making progress, and eventually we're gonna be all clear right here, right next to the track. I'm kind of thinking now that I see this area, I want to extend the track from the step down there, come up through this area, somehow come back around to the big step up. I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna do that yet, but I've got this thing rented for a week, so we got some time to figure stuff out. So we'll get back up in the dozer here. Oh, and yes, because I'm a 5-year-old, I do have goldfish in a cup as my snack while I'm operating. Will say I wish this thing had more cup holders though. It's got 2 cup holders. Tons of space for like 20 more cup holders. We get 2. Let's go back down in this hole and see what we can do. Let me tell you guys, I am so over these dead, burnt trees. They are such a pain in the butt to get out. But that's the whole reason I'm doing this. The whole reason I spent all this money to rent this thing for a week. Slow and steady, we're gonna get rid of them all. Push through it, push through it. You guys can see just how much I've had to knock down. And again, basically you gotta come knock it all down first, try and push this stuff out the way, come back for some of the root balls, then come back for like a hopefully clean pass with dirt.
Now, to all the guys that do wildland firefighting and do like dozer operations during big wildfires, I commend you guys. These little trees aren't easy to push over. They push over giant trees. You can see up on that hill right there. I don't really know where I'm pointing on the camera, but up on the hill over there is a big fire line that they cut with the dozers. Having to push over, I'm assuming similar stuff to this. But it's definitely not a job I would want for a long time. You can see right now she is struggling to push here. Then we hit a big tree. Oh, come on, baby. I see the root ball. I see the root ball. There we go.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm officially calling it quits today. We got this whole section pretty much done. I still gotta try and get all of them tree limbs and stuff up the hill right there. It's just a pain in the butt pushing them because they dig in. Good news is we did make it over to the track though, and I think my plans for expanding the track is gonna actually work out well and give us more room to lead up to the step up, causing a lot of guys issues because they weren't able to get enough speed. I do have to say though, whoever sits and runs a dozer all day long, I commend you guys. It is not for me. Obviously, I'm gonna spend about a week on this thing, but this property is just looking so much better now that it is clean. And this is gonna work as a great fire break should there ever be another fire that comes through here. I mean, we're just gonna have a nice, clean whole area. And with that, we're gonna wrap up. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button now that you do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like and get a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforitapparel.com because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. I'm out.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.